Have you ever heard of that phrase, "We're all famous for 15 minutes"? Well, some people want to get that attention at almost any cost. And high-risk YouTube videos seem like an easy way to do it. In this video, 10 YouTubers thought they'd found a shortcut to fame. This ranges from fooling around with firearms.
I may fail, but if I fail, I want to die trying.
To extreme parkour in the craziest places. But is that 15 minutes worth losing everything? See what you make of these and tell us your thoughts in the comments below. Pedro Ruiz III was a 21-year-old prankster known for his extreme stunts. He had his heart set on gaining viral fame. And what could get more attention than using a thick book to stop a bullet?
Thing I'm gonna be showing you guys on my channel, you guys are gonna be saying, "Damn it, boy."
For more than a month, Mona Lisa Perez said her boyfriend had been begging her to launch his YouTube channel with a bang.
On June 26, 2017, Pedro attempted to create a video where he would be shot at close range with a .50 caliber Desert Eagle handgun while holding an encyclopedia to his chest, believing it would stop the bullet.
I'm just not gonna just set it and just shoot it. No, I'm going to stand behind it. And Mona Lisa is going to shoot it.
He somehow convinced his girlfriend, Mona Lisa Perez, to do the stunt with him and fire the weapon. But she was already concerned about the risks on the days leading up to the stunt, and also on the day it happened. She tweeted that,
"Me and Pedro are probably going to shoot one of the most dangerous videos ever. His idea, not mine."
Despite his girlfriend's deep hesitation and sensible concern for the danger involved, Pedro convinced her to carry out the stunt and fire the high-caliber weapon directly at the book he was holding.
Before he shows off what's been billed as the world's most powerful handgun.
This is a .50 caliber Desert Eagle.
19-year-old Perez is 7 months pregnant with their second child. While the Norman County attorney denied releasing video of the single shot that killed Ruiz, calling it offensive to common sensibilities.
This terrifyingly stupid idea was meant to be part of a series of crazy videos for his new YouTube channel, Damn It Boy.
"Babe, I'm not doing this. I can't. If I kill you, what's gonna happen to my life? Like, no, this isn't okay. As long as you hit the book, you'll be fine."
In fact, Mona did successfully hit the book. Unfortunately, despite Pedro's naive belief that the book would protect his body, the bullet penetrated his chest and fatally wounded him.
These pictures show she did, standing an arm's length away. A young man craving fame who got it for all the wrong reasons.
The stunt was recorded and the footage captured Pedro's final moments.
I may fail, but if I fail, I want to die trying.
Mona Lisa Perez pled guilty to second-degree manslaughter and served a 90-day jail sentence. That she was expecting their second child when Pedro lost his life only makes the whole situation more tragic. She's also banned from ever owning a firearm. But because of chasing YouTube fame, he will never get to see his 2 children grow up. Someone else who took on a high-risk challenge for clicks was Albert Dearland from Denmark. Albert Dearland was a Danish YouTuber in his early 20s. He was well known for his music videos, sketches, and the movie Team Albert. With over 171,000 YouTube subscribers and 233,000 Instagram followers, Albert had built significant online success.
Danish YouTube star Albert Dearland has died at the age of 22. Albert's mother confirmed the sad news to multiple local news outlets that a Danish citizen had died in Italy. According to both outlets, Albert fell from a height of 200 meters, which is more than 656 feet, while filming a video at the Forcella Panna, a scenic hiking spot in Italy's Dolomite Alps.
Tragically, on July 28, 2021, he fell 200 meters during the video shoot on Mount Sacchetta in Val Gardena, Italy, while filming a video. Despite rescue efforts, he couldn't be saved. His mother later confirmed his death and requested privacy for the family during their time of grief. He was only 22 years old. Albert's passing was a huge shock to his fans and the YouTube community, and it highlighted the many risks involved in creating content in dangerous locations. The news of his death has sparked an outpouring of grief on social media, with tributes pouring in from friends and fans who appreciated his work and personality. Albert's sudden departure leaves a void in the online community where he was a cherished figure. Messages of remembrance and gratitude are flooding in, reflecting the impact he had on those who followed him. A truly tragic end to someone who had so much going for him. Grant Thompson was the creator of the popular YouTube channel The King of Random, which featured videos on DIY projects, experiments, and life hacks.
I just made a laser-guided blowgun for under $3, but don't let its simplicity fool you. It's powerful enough to break glass and even blast darts into concrete. In this project, we're making a custom laser-sighted blowgun that not only looks cool, but adds another dimension to the fun you can have in the backyard.
He was loved for his creative and sometimes daring experiments.
I found this microwave in my neighbor's garbage can, so I took it home and turned it into an AC stick welder.
Grant's channel had a significant following, with millions of subscribers and billions of views. Tragically, Grant Thompson passed away on July 29, 2019 at the age of 38 due to a paragliding accident in Utah. After his passing, the channel continued to be run by his friends and family. It can be hard for them to re-watch his old videos.
I've gathered up some common household ingredients and a frying pan.
Okay, I just have to say it. The voice, every time I hear it, I just want to like look around and be like, where is he? It's not so, but it gets me every time. Okay.
Welcome back to another fantastic episode of The King of Random. I found something really cool online the other day. I saw this video where these guys had crossed a crossbow and a slingshot, and it looked really fun. And so I'm figuring I could probably make one that shoots harder and farther.
So although he's very badly missed, Grant Thompson's legacy lives on through the channel and the global community he created. Tor, real name Tor Eof, was a Norwegian YouTuber known for his adventurous and often daring videos involving activities in extreme cold conditions. This included ice skating and swimming in ice holes, or even celebrating his 57th birthday in an outdoor ice bath. Born on November 22, 1964, in Kristiansand, Norway, he gained popularity for his unique content, which he created mostly for his own enjoyment. He definitely enjoyed pushing himself to endure the harshest weather and lived a big life. Tor's YouTube channel began in 2006, and it showcased his love for the outdoors and his playful spirit, often featuring him drinking vodka in sub-zero temperatures. He also survived a severe form of cancer in 2018. So he seemed indestructible. But on November 26th, 2021, not long after he'd filmed the video celebrating that he'd made it to his 57th birthday, tragedy struck. He fell through the ice of a lake west of Kongsberg, Norway, while recording another video.
Eof's partner said on Facebook he was in an icy lake for too long while filming a video for the Tor channel. She wrote he was picked up by divers and sent by air ambulance to the hospital, where a day later, the 57-year-old died from his injuries on November 26.
Later, Tor's partner explained on his Facebook page that he'd been in the icy lake for too long and was rushed to the hospital by air ambulance. Despite getting treatment for this accident, Tor sadly passed away a day later, on November 27, 2021. His untimely death was a loss to the YouTube community and served as a reminder of the risks associated with creating content in hazardous environments, and they still mark his birthday with tributes. Tribute to Tor on Facebook page. from the 22nd of November, 2023. Dear Tor, today you would have turned 59 years old. Today you should post a birthday video. Maybe you had already started preparing for this year's Christmas video, heading towards the third Christmas without you. Tonight, we've been to your grave with some of your best friends and raised a toast to you. I miss you and think about you every single day. Another tragic casualty of pushing himself to extremes was Remy Lui. Remy Lui, known as Remy Enigma, was a daredevil climber and professional stuntman. His content often featured dangerous stunts and climbs all over the world, including Dubai and Bangkok, which he shared with his followers on Instagram. On July 31st, 2023, he was last seen at the 721-foot Tregunter Tower in Hong Kong, one of the world's tallest residential buildings. According to investigators, Remy arrived at the building in the evening and informed the security guard that he was visiting a friend on the 40th floor. Surveillance footage shows Remy taking the lift to the 49th floor before using the stairs to reach the top. It is believed that he made his way to the top floor and reportedly became trapped outside. At about 7:30 p.m., he began knocking frantically on a window, startling a maid inside. Unfortunately, before anyone could reach him and get him to safety, Remy lost his footing and fell 68 floors. This meant an instant death for the professional stuntman. One of his final Instagram posts before the accident reflected a contemplative message stating, "Life is too short to chase unicorns." He was only 30 years old. Jacob Cockle, born in Penzance, Cornwall in 1985, faced adversity early in life due to dyslexia, but found solace and passion in the coastal environment of his upbringing. Despite academic challenges, Jacob's love for the sea and photography flourished, leading him to embrace the water as both a playground and a canvas for his artistry. Jacob's pursuits took him on daring adventures, from cliff dives that tested his courage to capturing the mesmerizing beauty of oceanic whirlpools through his lens. In May 2011, Jacob launched his YouTube channel, Whirlpool Hitman, where he shared his exhilarating encounters with oceanic whirlpools alongside other captivating content. And he'd sometimes make it funny too, wearing a horsehead mask seen in this video. Jacob's channel quickly gained traction, attracting a devoted following drawn to his daring exploits and charismatic persona. His videos showcased not only his fearlessness in approaching these natural phenomena, but also his skill in capturing their raw power and beauty through photography and videography. Tragically, Jacob's final venture into Hale Harbor's whirlpools on May 28, 2013, ended in his untimely demise.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's all good. Good. Yeah, it's a very powerful one tonight, isn't it? Yeah, it's scary. It's really scary. It still is.
As he filmed the swirling vortex, Jacob's buoyant wetsuit, which had allowed him to dance with the whirlpool's currents, proved insufficient to counteract the pressure at deeper depths. In In that last fateful dive, Jacob was pulled into the vortex, unable to resurface. His passing sent shockwaves through his community and beyond, underscoring the risks inherent in his daring lifestyle. The footage of that last dive was released by his friends as a tribute, ending with a warning that Mother Nature's dangers must be respected. But another YouTuber, this time in America, would also learn that being on camera does not make you invulnerable to the laws of physics. Greg Plitt was a fitness model and star of the Bravo TV show Workout. He was also the inventor of the Meta Ball and lived an active and dynamic lifestyle, often in front of the camera.
Right here, I'm with Greg Plitt. Clearly, it took him 7 years to invent this Meta Ball fitness system. He clearly was not working out during that time, right, Greg?
Oh, clearly not.
No.
What I wanted to do is basically take this entire gym where we are in Miami Fitness, put it in one ball that you can take anywhere you go, really designed for people that don't like the gym, think the gym's a devil's den, so they can get that transformation, that love of life that's seen in so many people in the gym, in the comforts of their own home.
Plitt said that he had been a fitness buff since his father bought a home gym when Plitt was in 6th grade. He was qualified as a U.S. military airman and had served as a ranger for 5 years. He wasn't ever far from show business either. After the Bravo show, his body was used as a model to create Dr. Manhattan's muscular shape in the Watchmen movie. He was also the basis for General Zod's remains in Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. But he didn't get to enjoy his success for very long. On January 17, 2015, Plitt was reportedly running on railway tracks during filming in Burbank, California. He was filming a self-produced commercial for a type of energy drink. Production values matter. A Metrolink train began to catch up behind him, but Greg didn't respond to the train's horn. The exact reason why Greg didn't move away from the train's path is unclear, but it was suggested that he might have been trying to get action shots for the video and also thought that the train was on another track than the one he was using. The entire incident was captured by an onboard event recorder camera mounted in the cab of the lead locomotive. Greg tragically passed away at the age of 37. The awful incident was deemed very preventable by a Metrolink spokesperson who stated that had proper channels been followed, such as obtaining the necessary permits and having a flagman present during the shoot, the accident would not have occurred. The loss of Greg Plitt was felt deeply within the fitness community and among his fans. His death serves as a reminder of the importance of safety and adherence to regulations when creating content in potentially dangerous situations. Another YouTuber who got too close to the train tracks was James Stobby. James Stobby, better known as Stob the Hobo, was a YouTuber who gained notoriety for his train-hopping adventures across the United States, with about 60,000 subscribers. In his video, January Sucks and How to Fix This, he plans the rest of the year.
Things have been positive enough, I think. I've gotten some fair support from people helping out with stuff. Videos, I think I'm gonna keep getting more subscribers, all that stuff. Things seem to be positive enough. I haven't been run over by a train, I'm alive. I didn't freeze to death, so everything's basically okay.
His content was a mix of travel log and personal musings, set against the backdrop of the American landscape as seen from freight trains.
I'm gonna walk down there. No sign of them stopping at the depot. Hey, I'm down where they're going slower. They're going slow here. That's my train, I gotta get on.
Stobby's videos gave off a vibe of a modern-day hobo lifestyle, a lot like the wanderers of the Great Depression era, you know, back in the 1930s, which explains the music. Tragically, James Stobby passed away in November of 2017 in what appears to have been an accident related to his train-hopping activities. While the exact details of the incident are unclear, it is believed that he may have fallen from a bridge or gotten caught by a passing train. He might have been trying to capture more views, as he described in his January video.
I'm very aware that the format of this show has been getting a little dull with just riding around, drinking beer, and thinking about the places that don't have beer. I've got a lot of ideas for how to make things more interesting. Add some more people, add some new writers, add some plot, add some new places. It's all doable.
His death was mourned by a big community of fans, but at least Stobby's channel, Hobe Stob, remains available on YouTube. At least at the time of this video. It stands as an archive of his popular, beautifully filmed journeys and the legacy he left behind. These YouTubers have so far deeply underestimated their ability to climb, endure the cold, or even outpace a moving train. But it can be even more deadly to underestimate the angry reactions of the general public if you decide to prank them for views. Timothy Wilks was a Nashville-based YouTuber who had a plan for a wild prank. He and his buddy decided to fake a robbery for their YouTube channel. The whole thing went down outside a trampoline park in Nashville on February 5th, 2021. At about 9:15 at night, they rolled up to a group of people outside the Nashville Urban Air Trampoline and Adventure Park. Timothy and his unnamed friends wanted to scare people and carried big old butcher weapons in hand, trying to make it look like a real robbery. But here's where things got real serious, real fast. None of the guys in the group they approached knew it was all just for show, because why would they? And unfortunately for Timothy Wilks, he was about to learn a valuable lesson far too late.
I was in my room, right? So I was eating. And I dropped my burger. So much shots.
David Starnes was 23 years old and a member of the group Timothy and his friend were pranking. Seeing the armed men approach in the dark parking lot and understandably thinking he was in actual danger, he pulled out a gun and shot Wilks.
A parking lot now filled with cars, kids, and families enjoying a fun evening at Urban Air, a trampoline park, was a different scene Friday night. Police say a man named Timothy Wilks and a friend did a prank robbery, running at a group with a butcher knife. That's when one in the group shot Wilks, unaware that it was fake. Police say it was being filmed as part of a YouTube video and that no charges are being filed right now. People living nearby said they heard the whole thing.
After everything calmed down, Wilks' friend told the cops that they were just trying to film a prank, but this had already cost Wilks his life. David Starnes had no charges raised against him because it was clear that even a pretend robbery can feel very real. And Tennessee has a stand your ground law that meant this was an entirely legal course of action because David felt he was in legitimate danger. It's a sad reminder that what might seem like a harmless joke can turn deadly if people aren't in on the gag. It's super important to think about how others might react and to always keep safety in mind, especially when you're trying to get those views on YouTube. His grandmother said,
I don't even see him as a man. I always seen him as my baby.
But what about someone who just hasn't learned their lesson yet, despite getting plenty of red flags? Tanner Cook, a 21-year-old YouTuber known for his channel Classified Goons, was involved in a case where he was shot by a DoorDash driver named Alan Coley. The incident occurred at the Dallas Town Center food court on April 2nd, 2023, during a prank that Cook was filming.
Yes.
What?
Hey, quit thinking about my twinkle.
What's that?
Hey, quit thinking about my twinkle.
No.
Hey, quit thinking about my twinkle.
Get on with business on Thompson. Stop.
Hey, quit thinking about my twinkle.
Stop.
Tanner loomed over Alan Coley with a cell phone repeating an annoying phrase. As you can see, this body language was very intimidating and inevitably led to Alan feeling menaced. What happened next was understandably seen as self-defense.
Yes.
What?
Hey, quit thinking about my twinkle.
What's that?
Hey, quit thinking about my twinkle.
No.
Hey, quit thinking about my twinkle.
Get on with business on Thompson. Stop.
Hey, quit thinking about my twinkle.
Stop.
This wasn't even the first time Tanner had pulled a dumb prank like this. Earlier videos showed him posing as a Target security guard and telling women that a stalker was after them. He also had someone dressed as the stalker follow them around the stores, making them feel unsafe and under threat.
the intention, in my opinion, is he's trying to instill fear, and it worked.
Tanner Cook survived his injuries. Later, Alan Coley stated in court that he acted in self-defense. During the trial, his attorney emphasized that Coley felt menaced by Cook's actions, which were intended to provoke a reaction for a YouTube video. Alan Coley pleaded not guilty, and the jury acquitted Coley of the main charge of aggravated malicious wounding, but was split on 2 lesser firearms counts, convicting him on one and acquitting him on the other.
The jury found the defendant, Alan Coley, not guilty of aggravated malicious wounding and the use of firearm for aggravated malicious wounding. What they did find him guilty for is the unlawful discharge of a firearm in a dwelling.
The defense argued that the conviction on the firearms charge was inconsistent with the law, given Coley's acquittal on self-defense grounds, and requested the judge to set aside the conviction. The case has been a point of discussion regarding the boundaries of pranks and self-defense, but he got off scot-free. It really doesn't look like Tanner has taken any of what he triggered very seriously.
Regardless of the outcome, you know, the jury's the jury, and we totally respect how our law plays out, and this was the outcome today, and we respect that.
Let's go. Just real quick, Tanner, you said you wanted to, what's your message to the people who might have a question about your content itself?
I don't know. Guess I'll just have to keep watching.
And he does continue to make videos, so empathy seems to be impossible for him. Tanner's case highlights the potential dangers of online pranks and the importance of considering the consequences. Simply filming something does not make it a prank or any less dangerous for everyone involved. It's hard not to worry that when this so-called prankster continues with this remorseless attitude, it's only a matter of time before he joins the ranks of extreme YouTubers who often think a camera makes them immune to reality. But when does pranking go too far in your mind? Let me know in the comments section below. Thank you for watching, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.